The game says I've still got an awful lot in the diary and the newspaper clipping. Really, what am I missing here? Honestly, I don't really see anything about that. Rubber Ducky, what am I supposed to do here? Revisiting the diary. Okay. So, we're going to go revisiting the diary and figure out about Samantha. That's the clue. Which, okay, I mean, we found out about Samantha, but let's double check. Let's double check to make sure there is nothing we missed. That is exactly what Rubber Ducky said. Rubber Ducky said I missed it out entirely. So Sam is the obscure relative. Granny and Granddad. Wait. Wrong. It's revisiting the diary. No? Revisiting the diary. Sam's scandal! So she's fine. She might have been a sister that Gwen never was. I bet Gwen would have been a great sister, but then she ran off to Hollywood. Ernie and the kids are lucky to have her. And she seems helpful. Ernie Jr. has been learning from Zach. Gwyneth has the green thumb of her mother and her adopted grandfather. Yeah, but like, okay, are we just supposed to say Samantha is a housewife then? Because I don't think that's quite true. I really don't think that's... What do you want me to say, Rubber Ducky? Okay, I already got Sam's picture. So the farm operation passed to her. She's a farmer. That's what I got wrong. Okay. Wow, so that was a lot of work just for Rubber Ducky. Rubber Ducky should have just said, hey, she's a farmer. Oh, darn, and here I thought we were going to get a bit more information on the random kids, the Madstons. So we've got Ernest Jr., Gwyneth. Yeah. We don't have that many last names, though. So if we were trying to find, like, a last name that appears twice, it's gonna have to be you, Cattrall. So these are the Madstons, right? They're the Madstons. I don't know where I'm going with this. One of them marries a Cattrall. The female Madston marries Mr. Cattrall and has a kid named Stephanie. That's where I'm going with this. So, Ms. Madsen marries Sam. Was that the name? Sam Cattrall and has Stephanie. And let's see which Madsen that is. So that'd be Gwyneth, probably. No. But then which... Let's just keep with Miss Madston, because I don't know. Oh, I already got the Sons of Gwen figured out, so that's good. So Madston and... Yeah, this is the big notice about... Okay, so he has a daughter named Nicole. His sister is Gwyneth, so that's Gwyneth. Okay, so Gwyneth marries Sam Cattrall and has Stephanie. Just based on the fact that these are all last names. She marries... Good. Okay. So, Rubber Ducky, where are we going now? Clark Rafferty has only one child left to place. Let's look for Clark Rafferty then. Fine. What do you want with me? I did that, though. I wonder why this is not correct, though. Okay, I did something wrong. I did look for that. He is an artist. I guess I was supposed to look very carefully on his website. I got his artist thing wrong. But he does art. Okay. I did it for my first year of college. I don't know. Like, he could be a college student. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's the problem. I'm supposed to list him as college student. Was that it, Rubber Ducky? That's it. Okay, so clearly I made minor mistakes, like, okay, you're a college student, and then, okay, you're a farmer. So I'm terrible with jobs, basically, is what Rubber Ducky's saying to me here. Let's get some more hints. Lauren mentions Miracle's other son. Okay, let's do this. So was he mentioned by name? I have wondered about Miracle's other son, which is Elias M. So that child was mentioned in Revisiting the Diary's names. A Life Between Wars, Sam. Names. Here's names. Okay, Elias M. Like, that was, in fact, mentioned, yeah. So that's why I call this person, Miracles Eli. Rather than, yeah, Miracles Eli, good. So then we're gonna go back. Rubber Ducky said it was also Life Between Wars, Sam. So Miracles Eli is gonna be mentioned here somewhere. Miracles Eli chimed in. He was riding his mini bike. Sam gave him old tools and taught him how to make the bike engine faster. Eli seemed thrilled. Great. How does that help me at all? Like, in the slightest, Mr. Rubber Ducky. Lauren mentioned he's one of the Elis, so he's Eli M. Yeah, I know that. Look closely at the photo of the free spirits. That's where we're gonna get the photo of Eli M. We've got 1 million people in this photo. I have no idea how to identify which one is the child of this photo. Oh, are we saying this one's got an Eli? So that's that Eli? Must be? Maybe? I think that's the clue that the game is trying to tell me here, Rubber Ducky. Elias M is a mechanic. Oh, so that's not it at all. Wrong! Okay. So this is some sort of mechanic, and then this must be an Eli? I don't know. So that's a mechanic. Eli M. Darn, we're not... Wait, what? Now I'm lost. Okay. So Eli M is the mechanic. So I'm supposed to say this guy's a mechanic. His job was mechanic. Good. Ugh. Welcome back to a video game where I just use the hint button all the time to get everything figured out. Beautiful. But I've got, like, the 3 people related to you, though. So I know the one person is, Katherine Wilkins, married into the Roottree family. Katherine Wilkins married into the Roottree family in the 70s. Oh, that was not true, I guess. Ah, here. Let me find the clue before I can show you it. Where's the family? It said, like, 70s. The 70s. They joined the Roottree family. The 70s is when the marriage happened. And so I thought, oh, it's part of this generation, the 70s. But no, it was actually this one. This is when the marriage happened, the previous generation. You're messing with me, game. You're messing with me. Okay, so that was Katherine Wilkins. Her child is Tessa, who is also a mechanic. And this is Tessa Roottree. So that's good. Got that figured out. I hope that's correct. Yeah, so then where was that ad about her? I thought that ad was, like, super duper recent. Like, this is 1996. Okay. Well, I guess not everybody had kids within the exact same year. Silly me. Alright, so we've got most of the bottom of the family tree figured out. We don't have any of you guys here. Well, this is the last Roottree. So this must be Roottree November. Right? That's the last Roottree. And we've got any empty names anywhere? It's basically, now we're just hunting down photos, really. But this has to be one of those names that we don't have yet. So, okay, so one of them we know is Ernie, who married Deborah and had a daughter named Nicole. His sister is Gwyneth. She marries Sam and has Stephanie. So it's got to be them in some order. I just need to figure out which one is older. That's what I've been waiting for. So those would be those final four. And then this is just looking for pictures. Yeah, I've got... Yeah. That's basically it. All I need are some pictures now, and then I'll be done. I still don't know what Robert Rootree's job is. That would help as well. Rubber Ducky, help me find some pictures. Lauren, hints... Okay. So, in A Life Between Wars, Clark, she indicates what his job is. Alright. Is it this page or this? Rubber Ducky is saying this is the page to look at, but the other hint thing is saying this is the page to look at, so that's fun. No? No, it's gotta be this page. This page. This is the one. Okay. Getting confused. Clark is a free spirit. They all want to be musicians and artists. Carl was sent to the academy. Edward is a lawyer. So one of her brothers... I am so lost. Edward is set to take over Pop's department once he retires. So that means Edward... Yeah, okay. I guess that's the clue that we're saying. So Edward is going to take over Pop's department. So Edward is probably also a lawyer. Beautiful. Great. Okay, does she have any clues about Elias, though? We know that Clancy Jr. is the firstborn son. So Edward is the youngest son. Got that already. Edwards is the next generation member who looks younger than the rest. That's the clue I needed. So how am I supposed... I was just supposed to guess that one of them looks super young. Ah! Close. Close. Let's find this photo. So who looks young? Does this one look younger? I guess maybe. He's just standing in front, though. I guess. Okay, yeah, let's go with that. If that's what the game wants me to do for guessing, then that's, I guess, logical enough that those are those two. And we don't know who they married at all. So we've got a couple of spouses here. We've got a Linus somewhere, whoever that might be. So one of them could marry a Lennon. One of them could marry Quaritch. Those are the other ones. Joan Monroe is the other one. Okay, so I guess spouses are going to be figured out by guessing like that. Jim's father? I know the name of Jim's father, I thought. Lauren mentions the name of Jim's father. Who's Jim? Jim's father is Elias C. I thought I had that correct, right, Rubber Ducky? So Elias C is in a periodical. So Modern Music Monthly article about Jim Roottree told us about that. This mentions Clark never knew his father, so Grandpop. Clark grew up like brothers. We had a cutesy family thing. What? So how does this mention Eli's occupation? I still don't see any occupations listed. So was it musician, maybe? No, that clue wasn't helpful. Okay, let's look here. We're trying to find Eli's occupation. So James is talking about his dad. He's gonna say pop somewhere in this article. Okay. So Diamond and I, our grandpop, Clark and I, Diamond and Jane, cutesy family thing going on. We never agreed on music. I'm trying to make art. He's a better jingle writer. My father was connected to the Roottree. All of his old ad campaigns hung on walls, so he's indicating that his father was an advertiser. Is that it? That's the tiny little clue I missed? Okay. And now, yeah, it feels like at this point in the game, it's just filling in the tiny details that you overlooked, like that. So Sam mentions, okay, let's go back to Sam. I know about revisiting the diary. Sam mentions their names and their appearances. Okay, well, let's see if we can find that. So Sam has kids. Sam's the image of Patsy with her jet black hair. She doesn't have thick glasses. So her children look like her with thick glasses? Is that the hint you're trying to say? So her children both have thick glasses. Alright. Is what this is saying. So that's a way to identify them. Sam has 2 children, but one has a spouse. So it's the Shiva candle. Features Ernie's wife. I'm lost now. I guess I've been lost for a while, but Sam has 2 children, but only one of them has a spouse. Like, okay. She marries Sam and has Stephanie, right? So we've got all this figured out. How do we get to the conclusion that, the Shiva candle, how do we know that Ernie Jr. is the younger sibling? Based on that candle photo. Let's find that candle photo. Colin, Brenda, I'm sorry. So this is from Debbie, who I assumed was the wife. Yeah, this is from the wife. Ernie's wife. So where do we get this information? Rubber Ducky, where are you getting the information that he must be a younger sibling just because he's got a wife? Like, where on earth are you getting that from? Huh. Well, anyway, if Ernie's the younger sibling, then this has to be Ernie Jr., and then I'll just fill in all this stuff based on that, because he's a president. President number 4. He married Deborah Bean, and had a daughter named Nicole. Madston. Nicole must be the one in the photo. So, these 2. And then she's probably just a student. There. Alright, ending a video with getting some stuff done. Yay! Hooray! Oh, and I'm done with the next generation. Okay, cool. Because it took me so long to get those ones. Yeah, hooray.